Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction to Loner Life in Another World, Episode 5. Well, last episode we had pretty eventful stuff happening. We did a lot of traveling. Hiruka, he like learned a lot of new. Well, I don't know if he just learned it right then. He learned a couple things, but we learned about some of the skills that he's picked up over the recent days, and that involves like flying, kind of more like just cannonballing yourself into the middle of a crowd. And he had the whole what was that, like the airwalk thing too that he was able to do initially as well, where he can like do some cool scouting from the air. And yeah, just a lot of things happened. We did pretty much travel the entire way to the first actual village slash town that we found in this world. We went through the forest, we went through the plains, we've met some actual like people from the world, and they um sent the main like squad over to the new town that we're gonna explore probably this episode. Meanwhile, among other things, we have the jocks. They're kind of keeping an eye out on the delinquents who sound like they're going to be making their move soon. So that's a little dangerous. We'll have to see what happens with that. And then there's of course the nerds who have already gone here. We're pretty sure, and that's who we're looking for to begin with. And then finally there is still that assassin guy or woman. I don't know what it was, but she's still kind of lurking around, and we don't know what she's like trying to accomplish with killing people from that got transported here. So yeah, a lot of moving pieces going on, so let's see what happens next. There'll be two versions of this reaction. There'll be the timer-based version, want to sync up your own video player to that, or if you want to stay on this video, there'll be a smaller version of my own video player on the other side of the screen for you. Without further ado, let's get into Loner Life in Another World, Episode 5. There's our town. Omui, that was the name. Oh yeah, it was also a good thing that everyone can understand the language. Because there was no guarantee about that either, but it turns out it's all good with that. Yeah, he's out of his element right now. Do they have any money? They got all these shops around, but they don't know, like, if they have the currency actually for it. And it looks like our boy is going to be trying to get out of get out of following them finally and going back to being a loner, but we'll see if that works out for him. He left his poor house like all alone in the forest. That's a long freaking journey back. He worked so hard on it. It freaking was like extravagant too. I hope he's able to find it again. Or at least able to go back to it one of these days, but it might be a while. We'll have to wait and see. Will the class president ever let let him leave their side? And we'll also have to wait and see how long it takes the delinquents to actually get to that town as well, because I'm pretty sure they were still all the way in the forest too. And it wasn't exactly a quick journey for him to like make it all the way there. Of course, he was leading a pretty big group of people, so that's part of the reason why it probably took so long. Alright, how's everyone settling in? Probably not. He's living the life. Oh boy. Whoa. The guy, she could just whistle and they all come over. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, money.
情報収集もして。ちょっと待って、小田たちはついでなの？ごめんね、そういうわけじゃないけど。
そうか、やっぱ心配だよな。
別にそんなわけないし。
Considering the guy is a loner, he's actually like pretty sociable with the other like groups of people. At least in this world he is. I don't know how he was like back in the regular Earth world. A lot of ruffians.
ギルド長が呼んどる。ちょっと言ってくる。委員長たちは先に冒険者登録しといて。
わかった。
They're probably all friendly. They just like to give off that scary attitude.
こわもてばかりかよ。
Nice mustache.
君がはるか君か。そうです。ギルド長の私から直接言わせてくれ。
He's gonna be nice. There it is. Yep. We're friendly.
なんか感謝状もらう雰囲気になってる？
A reward, maybe?
絶対怒られると思った。
Why'd you even think you were in trouble? You didn't do anything.
魔石の買い取りはあそこかな。魔石の買い取りお願いします。
承知しました。こちらで鑑定して金額を提示させていただきます。
どこに出したらいいの？
このカウンターに。じゃ
Oh, he's been working pretty hard.
もっと欲しい？じゃあ取ってくるけど。
You've been really farming pretty good.
明日まで待ってください。
いや、そんな。
みんな冒険者登録終わったよ。
Hey, that worked out well.
まさかあんなジョーちゃんたちが。みんなレベル30以上だな。
緊張した。
They got the levels, just not the actual like skills.
これで冒険者だ。
道中でレベルも上がったし、みんな白い部屋でチートスキルをゲットしてるんだもんな。
Oh boy.
さっきのおっさんたちも手のひらクルクルじゃねえか。
ほら次、あんたの番。
ようやく俺も冒険者。これでニートとおさらばだ。
Yeah, we'll see about that.
お願いします。
おふたさん、ガテクさん。彼はきっと。
He's like the strongest one, but he has like the lowest level.
そうなのか？
はい。私たちが今こうしていられるのも全部はるかくんのおかげなんです。
He's like level 4.
残念ですが、冒険者がレベル10からでないと登録できませんね。
Rip. How are you so good at this? How are you so good at this with only level 9?
レベル10から。それもパーティー所属が条件です。ちなみに単独ならレベル20で新人扱い、レベル30でようやく一人前として認められます。
レベル20は遠すぎる。
Well, back to the old grind.
パーティーも組めないし。俺はいつまで経っても。
Well, you tried.
はるかくん。
兄ちゃん。面白すぎだろ。
よし、はるかくんが立ち上がれない今、委員長の私がみんなを宿に送る。
Man, already given up on him that quick? Poor guy.
しっかり歩いてください。着いたよ。ここがギルドの紹介してくれた宿みたい。
Whoa. That's, yeah. That's...
いらっしゃいませ。冒険者ギルドから聞いてます。
ここはラブホですか？
なわけないです。すごーい。おやすみ。
Is it actually a normal hotel?
中は普通か。
There's lots of hearts just to give off that vibe.
ベッドもいいけど森が恋しい。
Well, I still think you would want a bed, even if you were living in the
俺
woods.
たちどこにいるのかな。みんな、この町は比較的安全だって。いろんなお店があるみたい。
Very good.
女子たちは町でうまくやっていけそうだな。俺は魔石の金を受け取ったら森に帰ろう。
すみません。
He bankrupted the guild.
いや、強盗じゃないんですけど。
すまない。量が多くて換金が終わってないんだ。しかも支払いの現金が足りない。分割してもらえないか。
Ooh,
おー、
that sounds good.
やったじゃない。
すまないな。とりあえずこれが今支払える分。800万エレだ。
8 million, hot damn.
お金の価値は元の世界と同じぐらいって聞いたから。800万？
相場はこんな感じです。はるかさんの場合、
Alright.
地球が積もりに積もって800万になりました。
相場大雑把すぎだろ。
あとはグリーンウルフ討伐の報奨金なども入ってました。
Alright, they helped complete that
そういう
quest.
ことね。これで森に帰る前に買い物ができるな。
Yeah, and then some.
みんなで生活に必要なものを買いに行こう。
兄ちゃん、この前の俺にいい店があるんだ。紹介するぜ。
いい店？
Let's hear it.
いい店。
Oh boy.
なんかよく
Get those, yeah, get those thoughts out of your head.
ちょっと。
いいの？
The intrusive thoughts are winning.
着いたぜ。ここが俺のおすすめ。穴場の武器屋だ。
なんて使えないおじさんだ。
Not interested, thanks.
迷宮の特殊なアイテムを集めた専門店で、兄ちゃんみたいな普通じゃないやつ向けの店だ。
はいはい。ニートでぼっちの俺は普通じゃないですよだ。
見た目は怪しいが。
This guy looks sus.
こんな面してるがいいや。
Alright, if you say so.
試しにちょっと使ってみてもいい？
いいですよ。
Ooh. Nice. Okay.
どれもこれも捨てがたいし。
Did you
初めての
did you really just buy everything?
7つ入る。そういえば鑑定のスキルがレベル5に上がってから村人 A セットにも同じ説明が出たな。店主さん、この首飾りの7つ入るってどういうこと？
それは装備を複合させるものです。
複合？
この首飾りの場合ですと、7種類
The
までの
freaking
アイテムを
head.
複合してその効果を使用する
That
ことができるのです。
sounds really good.
なるほど、便利だ。俺の村人 A さんセットも同じってことは、今の装備にもたくさん複合できる。あ、これはもっと買わないと。
We're gonna go bankrupt.
何時だと思ってるの？
はい、異世界で補導されました。
早く帰ろう。もうみんな宿で寝てるよ。
もうちょい、この宿り木のツタだけでも。
Oh boy. What have you done?
アイテムが複合されたっぽい。
困りますよ。海底米に複合させるなんて
Well,
全部で
oh boy.
1000万。
俺に免じて安くしてやってくれないか。
Make it 8 million.
800万円しかないんです。はるかくんも謝って。
もう買えないの。
And we're back to being broke. At least we got installments coming.
お金がない。まだ欲しいものたくさんあるのに。昨日はなんとか800万にしてもらったけど、 結果所持金ゼロ。
Well, what was the items you combined? How good is it at least?
魔石を集めて人稼ぎしようにも、よそ者は冒険者になって通行証をもらわないと町から出られないらしい。女子に紛れて切り抜けようとして
Not gonna work.
きっと何をしでかすかわからないと止められる。ぼっちのニートにどうしろと。
What's the game plan then? Hello, bird. Alright,
や
goodbye.
っぱ町の暮らしは向いていない。なんとしても森に帰ろう。いつもの村人 A マントに複合した音響のマント。この効果を使えば委員長にもバレない。
I wouldn't be so sure.
何も言わずに行くのは気が引けるけど、行ったら止められるし。うまくいった。
We'll see about that.
ここなら門番もいない。あとは外壁を飛び越えるだけだ。
どこ行くの？
Oh. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
なんだよ、バレーぶっこ AB と新体操ぶっこかよ。びっくりさせんな。
あんたこそ何よ。不審者かと思ったわ。
こいつらはクラスの脳筋女子四天王だけど、一人足りない。あれは残る四天王の一人。今にも脱ぎそうな謎ぐっこ。
Interesting.
どの服も可愛い。
No, this idiot.
でしょ。こんなとこで裸族になっちゃダメ。人聞き悪いな。まだ裸族じゃないよ。
Okay.
いや、もう半分裸族じゃねえか。
着てるよ。ちゃんと着てる。
あ、ちょっと言い過ぎたかな。
She's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, isn't she?
そうかな。似合うかな。
うんうん。第一次脱出作戦失敗。
それじゃあ初クエスト行ってくるね。行ってきまーす。
俺も。
はるかくんはダメ。昨日脱出
Yeah.
したでしょ。
I think he got ratted out for that one.
ダメ。絶対ダメ。
わかったよ。じっとしてますよ。
すぐに帰ってくるから。
Oh, what's the plan now? That was pretty easy.
最初からこうすりゃよかった。やっと森に帰れる。
That looks bad.
村があったけど、早く森に帰りたいからする。オタたちかと思ったが、早く森に帰りたいからする。
Come on, man. Turn around. We know you're going to.
マジか。さすが異世界って光景だけど。
True.
やっぱ森に帰りたいからする。
No, you go help. Alright, good.
はい。
目撃者は殺す。
Alright, good. Now you have no choice.
俺はただ森に。
ああ、何言ってんだ。
ブツブツ言っても聞こえねえぞ。なんか文句あんのか。
These guys are like the delinquents.
俺は森に帰りたいだけなのに。ぼっちになりたいだけなのに。
Well, they asked for it.
よし、木の棒から進化した木の杖の威力はなかなかだ。これも宿り木のツタのおかげだな。あとは木の杖を複合した効果もあるのかな。
この野郎。なんなんだこいつの魔法は。
もうやめておいた方が。
黙れクソガキ。
That's not gonna work either.
こいつ本当に魔法色か？
無色だけど。
He's just that good.
俺のいわくつきステータスを。
こいつ本当に無色だ。レベル9の雑魚だぞ。
ウェポンスキルを使え。
ウェポンスキルって確か。もしかして。
No, you're not. You'll be fine.
これがウェポンスキル。スキルを選択すれば体が勝手に動き、自動で発動される強力な技だ。
Okay, interesting.
確かに強力だけど。
Rapid fire.
そんだけ早口で暴れたら。
And out of gas.
そりゃ息切れしてバテるよね。ウェポンスキルは強力だったけど、こいつら自身は弱いままだな。
Well, we defeated them.
どなたか存じませんが、お礼申し上げます。
Oh yeah, the person we saved.
私はメリエール、貴族です。
Oh
この
boy.
度は盗賊を倒していただき、勝手に言ったんです。
Honestly, yeah.
いただき、あれなんて言えば。
これまたアホっぽいのが出てきたな。
でも最初は無視して去ろうとして。
Oh no, she noticed.
ありがとうございますはおかしい。では、最上の感謝を。
なんだこいつ。
I don't even know either.
お名前は？
はるかだけど。
はるか様、実は私、とある町の漁師の娘なのですが、残りの道中、ご一緒していただけないでしょうか。
すぐにでも森に帰ってぼっちになりたいんだけど。
Gotta finish this quest first.
で不安ですし、改めてお礼もしたいと思いまして。
俺？まあ、ちょっと寄ってすぐに帰れば問題ないよな。
She is a noble, gonna have a lot of money.
ああ、なんか宿屋がやたらと派手なしょぼい町だよ。名前はなんだっけ？まあ、名もなき町って感じかな。魔石の鑑定所は手際悪いし、冒険者の登録所は感じ悪いし。
Talking shit.
町から出られないし。町があんなじゃ。
Oh boy. Now you're digging yourself.
何？
すみません。私がそのしょぼい漁師
Oh.
の娘です。名もなき家柄なのに、お姫様だってすみません。
No, 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 it's okay.
この場所は。
当然、オムイの町へ。
下ろして、すぐ下ろして。
ダメです。ちゃんとおもてなしを受けていただかないと、しょぼい町ではないと証明してみせます。
Nope, he's right back to where he started, and he's gonna get freaking ridiculed again, probably. Oh crap. The showdown between the jocks and the delinquents.
どけよ、脳筋バカども。断る。女子たちのところへ行かせはしない。へえ、そっちがその気なら。
Oh, the assassin's here. And that guy's just dead. Well, now we got some serious problems. I mean, she did kill the kind of one of the other bad guys in a way, but I don't think she cares who she's killing if she's going after the bad guys. She just wants to kill all the actual, like, otherworlders, basically, it seems. Oh, so that's who you were. You're the noble that we saw. We finally met her. What was her? Mireille? Was it? Muriel? Something like that? And he's right back into the town. One of these episodes he will get to go back to being a loner again, but this is not that episode. All right. So that was Loner Life in Another World, episode 5, and it was a pretty fun episode we had there. Not too eventful, I would say, just a lot of like funny gag moments, but that's still fine. It was a good time. Let's see what happened this episode. We got every one of the girls got signed up as an adventurer. We had Haruka like try to sign up as an adventurer, but that failed because even though he's like the strongest of the bunch, his level just is not going up like the rest of them for some reason. But he still got to exchange all of his like crystals that he's been farming over the course of the journey that they took through to the city of Omui. And apparently he literally practically bankrupted the entire Adventurers Guild because he had so damn many of those crystals. And he's going to get paid in installments, and the first one was 8 million, which he abruptly spent all of it at like one like weapon shop, so he's back to being bankrupt again. And then on his a couple of attempts, he had a couple of attempts to try to escape the city and escape like the squad of girls to actually go back to being a loner. But they both blew up in his face. One of them very spectacularly right at the start, and then the second attempt seemed like it was gonna go well, but eventually he did run into a noble lady that he basically got coerced into saving because the bandits wanted to attack him as well because they're a bunch of idiots. So even though he didn't really try to, he ended up saving the noble lady, and that led him to taking an escort quest because he couldn't quite leave to the woods yet. He had to escort her back to the city, and unfortunately, she was a noble princess of Omui, the town that he was just at trying to escape. So right back to square one for Haruka. Eventually, he'll be able to go back to being a loner, but this is not one of those days. So yeah, unlucky for him, but we'll have to see what happens with him meeting that like princess, and I'm sure he's gonna get some sort of like nice reward for saving her. And he'll be introduced to the head of the town, so that's probably gonna be good for him too if he wants any of that stuff. Obviously, he just wants to be a loner, so maybe all of that rewards and like commendations that he'll get is actually a negative for him. But yeah, then we saw once again the delinquents and jocks were having a face-off, and that assassin showed up out of nowhere, and it looks like she just completely killed one of the delinquents. So all of them are in a bad spot because I don't think she really cares who she attacks. She just wants to kill all of the like other worlders at this point. But we don't know anything about why she's doing this yet. We just know that she is killing them, and she is taking no prisoners, and she is not like picking targets selectively. She's just going after anyone and everyone. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that, and we'll have to see what happens in Omui going forward. So I'm looking forward to it. With that, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more. This has been Loner Life in Another World, Episode 5, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.